Hi Virgo, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to read the cards for you for the month of November 2020, and we will see what kind of a vibrations are you getting from your partner and in love life, what kind of emotions you're going through. We will touch upon on all the areas of your life, like your career, your relationship, your energies. How are you feeling in the month of November? And what exactly will be the theme of the month for you in the month of November 2020? The theme which will majorly rule the entire month, like most of the energies, how will it get influenced for you? So that will be the highlight of the month for you, Virgo. So let's start it. But then before we start, I would like to share my contact numbers with you so that if you want to get your personalized reading done by me, you can reach me easily, and the number on which you can reach me is 918-448-901791. You can WhatsApp me, call me, or if you want, you can Telegram me as well on this number. You can email me on blossomlifetarot@gmail.com. You can visit my website www.blossomlifetarot.com, and you can also see the reviews on Google as to what exactly the past clients are talking about us and how is their experience when it comes to having a session with me. So this is how it is. So let's get ahead and see how are the energies for you for the month of November 2020, Virgo. So I hope things are positive and you've had a good month, October. So let's move ahead. So the very first card what I have here in the in the theme of the month, uh lost and found fairy has come in the picture here. And what is it really talking about you? This is what she talks about. Now, have you experienced this thing, that we're looking for something else, and we're searching the entire house for something what we have lost, but then suddenly we get hold of a stuff or a thing which we thought that we have we did not even realize that we have lost, and we got that in the and the happiness what we have on our face is like priceless. The same kind of a thing is going to happen with you. It is not about things what you have lost, Bogo. It is also about the inner self of yours, that inner feeling which you had once in you, but then now that feels like, and you feel that that is lost. Now, just to elaborate that, and then just to give you a better perspective of it, have you seen, at times what happens is that we have a childlike energy in us, but then because of the day-to-day activities, because of the way we're managing our lives, in that we actually lose that somewhere. And so suddenly something happens which actually makes you meet up with that person, that individual what you were once. So that was something which you lost in life somewhere, and you're meeting that person, you're meeting that energy suddenly, and that is going to give you a beautiful feeling altogether, Virgo. So that's what which is happening with you in the month of November 2020. It's a beautiful energy. I say beautiful because without putting too much of efforts in finding something, you're getting it naturally. And that's the beauty of it. This is why it is precious. So do let me know, what did you find in November 2020? What exactly you discovered about yourself again, which you felt that you had it in you, but then suddenly you lost it somewhere. Maybe because of the daily chores you're managing, because of the life you're managing right now. So do write in the comment section what exactly it is that you lost and now you have found it with the help of your lost and found fairy, Virgo. Moving ahead to the weekly energies of November 2020, how the week is going to be, what kind of energies it is giving you. I have also pulled a relationship card for you, which I will disclose to you by the end of the reading, as to what exactly this particular fairy and this relationship message is telling you. But before that, let's read all the cards one by one, week by week. What are the energies we are getting for you? I have this smile on my face because I have wonderful things to share with you. But the way I'm flipping cards and I'm getting messages. So let's start with the very first week for you, Virgo. The first week of the month, It talks about whom, oh, looks like someone is trying to, or has, you know, is on a march, or the target of hurting you. So November, this person is very aggressive person. Looks like at workplace you have a competitor who is all set to hurt you, who's all set to spoil all your projects, all your plans, all your plannings for your upcoming projects or so. And this person is very aggressive, and his energies are so aggressive that his only motive is to just hurt you. He doesn't care who is coming in the way, and whosoever comes in the way is going to hurt that person also, and that is going to leave you very very disappointed, Virgo. You will feel, oh my god, what has happened, and why did this happen to me, and I did so much of hard work. You'll feel very very demotivated. At the same time, when it comes to relationships, you are already very very you feel like that you are drained when it comes to your energies, that loving energies. You feel like everything has got drained out of you. You're anyways very sad, very upset, and this person is not stopping. He is not stopping at all now. This partner of yours, this energy of yours, has decided that he wants to give you pain as much as possible, and to whatever extent he can, and he can go to any extent for that. You did a mistake, maybe, Virgo, and you are already repenting your mistake. But your partner is not in a mood to forgive you. He doesn't want to forgive you here. That's something which I really see in these cards, and he's very aggressive. He doesn't want to forgive you at all. But what is this happening? You know what? I see the chances of reunion of your partner with you, or you are reuniting in the second week with someone from your past whom you knew already. This person is a friend, it's a friendly energy, it's a get together with your friends. So, whatever upset mood you are in, this energy is going to get you out of that mood. That's really, really, possible. Also, along with that, not only it is a reunion with your friends, you're spending good time with them. There's a new person with whom, not really new person, this is a person from your past with whom you're having good time. And for some time, you feel like that, with his advice and the way you talk to each other, maybe at time when we talk to our friends, we get solutions of our problem, while we talk to them. They are sailing you through. You're sailing through with them from a very calm, very aggressive waves to a very peaceful state of mind. So you are leaving everything behind to move ahead in life and have a good and quick start to your life, which will be from a very disastrous environment to a very peaceful environment. So there is a movement happening. You might travel also uh, from a very aggressive situation to towards a smoother situation. So second week is getting peace in your life, stability in your life, and that stability is going to be going to sustain in the third week. There's a stability card I see in here, and that's a beautiful card because now you don't want to go anywhere, you just need peace in your life, and that's what you're getting here in the third week, Virgo. Peace, financial stability. You're also getting, stable life also. And for some time, you don't, and for some reason, you don't want to move from this situation at all. You want to stay here for some time. What exactly it is bringing along with it? What or what more? It is also getting you some clarity. It is getting you clarity in terms of wherein you are cutting your cords with irrelevant values, irrelevant things, irrelevant people. So you're cutting your cords with a lot of irrelevant things to have a clarity in life. So you're just streamlining your life from where it was. It was all messed up here, and now you're just giving it a quick shape, wherein it is shaping up into a beautiful life altogether. So by third week, the sad energies, aggressive energies, whatever you are going through, that is going to move towards a settlement by third week of November, Virgo. and now some wisdom is coming towards you. That's really very fair. That wisdom is coming towards you now. You have learned from your mistakes, Virgo, and I think this wisdom is going to help you. How it is going to help you financially a lot. Now you will use your finances and your savings to make yourself a better, stable person when it comes to finances. So, whatever you have gathered here, whatever money you have jotted down till now, collected till now, invested till now, you're going to use that to make it all the more bigger. So, maybe you will invest somewhere wherein you see some possibility of your money growing. That growth is happening here, obviously. I'm giving one more look to your cards to understand and see if the angels are trying to give you any more messages, anything else. uh, Few of you would want to actually be in some peace for some time, like an isolated environment. You need some peace, so you need some isolation for yourself. This isolation is not about cutting yourself from everywhere, but then you just need some time off for yourself. You're getting bored, things are happening very fast in your life, and this is why you are a little tired, I will say. That's very much visible here. Although whatever you've gone through, whatever has happened till now, your life is moving from that hindrance to from that hindrance part towards a peaceful life altogether. I had told you that I've picked up a card for you, which is your relationship related card. I have picked it here for few of you. um, I think there is going to be some separation between you and your partner. When I say separation between you and your partner, it is a separation wherein you have to stay away from each other, maybe because of work purpose, maybe because of something which is important. Also, few of you are getting married in the month of November. Your relationship, your affair has been pretty long now, and now you want to move towards that phase where you want to get married. But the advice which is coming for you is, before you get married, make sure that you have released your past completely, Virgo. That's very important, because if you don't do that, it is going to impact your life big time. And at times, your card also says that few of you are acting a little immature in life, wherein you're trying to prove yourself right in each and every argument with your partner. Maybe you don't want to accept their mistakes, but you need to understand one thing: it is always not about you being right. At times, you have to compromise in the situation. You have to prepare a balance between right and wrong. Or maybe at times, even if you are right, you have to just accept that, yeah, maybe there was some flaw at my end also. So that balance is something you need to maintain, Virgo. The stubbornness, rigidness is going to spoil your relationship. Maybe you will have some separation between you and your partner. So that's something you need to work towards, Virgo. That's a flaw at your end. You'll have to accept it. You will have to accept the person the way he is. Do not try to make him perfect as you are. Maybe you're very organized, like, you're called an organized sign of zodiac. So that's something you will have to compromise on. I know that's difficult, but then you will have to do that. So please take care of yourself. Be happy, be nice to people, be positive, and then God bless you all. And stay connected. Keep on liking my videos, my channel, and keep on following your zodiac predictions every month with me. Thank you. Bye bye.